be content with who you are. Don't try to fit in. I mean, obviously you want to be liked and you want to be on jobs and everything, but I'm like, I live by what's for you will not miss you. Go with the flow of life that God has for your life.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Conversations with Jules, where I have real conversations with real people in real life. And if you have not subscribed, now is the time. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. It is right below. Make sure you comment, like, and more importantly, share, because sharing is caring. Today, I'm going to be sitting down with my homie from around the way. Now she's out in LA. Her name is Brittanie, aka B Alex. You can follow her on Instagram if you want to. She is the dopest person that I know, y'all. She is my dream dance goals.
Oh, I appreciate you.
Yes. Brittanie has been on every award stage that I can think of, from the Grammys to the BET Awards to the MTV Music Awards. She's danced with every artist out there, every popular artist you could think of. She also did Beyonce's Super Bowl 50 formation. She was on that field with her. And she's also done hit shows like Blackish, Grownish, HBO's Euphoria. The list goes on and on. This is why I said she's the dopest dance person I know. She is my goal. I look up to her. Even though I'm a little older than her, I'm still like, I want to be just like Brittanie when I grow up. But as I mentioned, Brittanie is from Philly. I'm from Philly. Right now she's on the West Coast of LA. So this is my first bi-coastal interview. So this is exciting for me as well.
I'm happy to be a part. And it's just like a thing, because I do so many interviews written wise. Like I just did that last Stitch that interview with Voyage LA, but everything was written out. So like just to like I've been being asked lately to do so many like verbal things that I'm like, it's time. Like stop being weird on Michelle and just branch out. Like people want to hear you. Like
yes. I met Brittanie many years ago when she was dancing in the Point Breeze section of South Philly. And I believe at the time you were under the direction of Anthony Burrell, who's also one of Beyonce's dancers and choreographers. And you were also dancing with Sharon Muffin Knapp, who is an amazing choreographer here in Philadelphia as well. You went on to University of the Arts, where you got your degree in dance, and you moved out to LA. So what prompted you to move out to LA? Like what about LA was like, I need to be here?
Well, it's crazy because going into college, coming from Point Breeze in 2000, and I entered college in 2008. Yeah, so coming from high school in 2008, I was intending to go to school for fashion marketing, and I was like, fashion marketing and merchandising. So I was applying to all different. I was applying to HBCUs. I was applying to. I got accepted in the Clark-Atlanta. I got accepted in Westchester. I got accepted into Howard, and then I also, thinking of staying home, I also was at the Art Institute and got information there to do the fashion marketing and merchandising thing. And then in the same token, dancing still in the summer after senior year, you know, my mom was like, you sure you don't want to be dancing? So I auditioned for UArts, and Wayne St. David, who was also from Point Breeze, who was my artistic director when I was in Ayer Company, was now at UArts. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the audition, you know, because I do want to dance. I just didn't know where, like, you know, life would take me with dance. So, but it was always a passion and a first love. It was always like, if I could pursue it, I'm gonna do it. My junior year, one of my friends, she's from LA. We came out here to hang with her. And originally going into college, when I officially went to UArts, I thought that I was gonna be like, my goal was to be in a world-renowned company, like go to Ellie or go to Broadway. My intention was I'm going to New York and doing concert dance. Okay. And you know, being in Elion and everything was technical. So I'm like, that's what I knew. I mean, we knew hip hop too, but you know, like growing up in our hip hop is different than the hip hop here. Hip hop, I cannot is like match. Foundational hip hop, like learning the elements of hip hop, like real street hip hop. Whereas though now everything is commercial with so many different elements of hip hop and commercial dancing. So like throughout college, my studies were to aim to go to be in someone's dance company or on Broadway in New York. And then we started in your junior years when they start showing you the route to after college get an agent, and you start to try to pursue your dance career. In senior year, you start auditioning, and if you get booked for something, you can leave school early and get your credits through that professional engagement.
Okay.
So junior year, we went to go visit my friend who lived in LA, and she just showed us the best time. Like we did like regular, LA touristy things, but we took classes. It was just like, it was for the 2 weeks that we were here, me and my friends, it was like I lived here because it was like lifestyle. It wasn't just like, oh, we're on a trip just to have fun. It was just like, she literally showed her, and her mom helped with like scheduling every day. Every day we did something, whether it was touristy or whether it was something that had to do with dance. But it was just like, I just felt like so good here that when it was time to leave, I was like, dang, I really don't want to go back to Philly. But from then on, and always knowing that I did want to do commercial work and dance for artists, because Anthony was always somebody that I looked up to and wanted to dance for Beyonce. But I honestly just didn't know what the realm was to get there. And then, so when I came here and was exposed to the LA dance industry, I was like, that's where I want to be. That's where I want to go.
So you mentioned El Leon, and El Leon is a Philadelphia dance company, a very like well-known dance company here in Philly. And the technique that El Leon carries is phenomenal, is beyond. I was a part of a dance company too. I danced with Grace Dance Theater. But I guess my question right now is, how much does technique play into like the audition process? Because everything is so commercial, and it's not always about, hitting 5 turns or make sure you're super turned out and that kind of stuff. So how does that play into your audition process?
I think out here, technique, I think it plays a part in when it comes to learning choreography and placement of the body, for sure. Okay. But as far as like today's age of things being so different, I don't think technique plays a part. When you talk about commercial work, it doesn't. I don't think it plays a big part unless they're saying they want something specific when it comes to technical dancing. Sometimes, like you go to an audition, like for instance, Lizzo's performance on the VMAs, they were asking for ballet dancers because, for instance, they weren't prima ballerinas, but they were doing ballet steps, and they had a choreographer come in to teach those ballet steps. So when it comes to jobs like that, it's very crucial, because then when we get into those auditions, there's that thing that we're dealing with now with how many Black girls are going to be on the job if we already got one that we want. So you're already dealing with those type of things. But then when you get into the technical world, it's kind of more open for you, because there's not too many people out here that come from there.
Right. And I know you mentioned, having a certain set of Black female dancers and Black male dancers, or whatever that case may be. Like, how competitive can it get when it boils down to like the look that somebody is trying to go for, or the size, or like the hair? Because I know like when it comes to commercial things, it gets very like, no, I want light skin tone, blue eyes, they gotta have puffy hair. Like, so how does that also play into the audition process as far as like what you're going to audition for? Because like reading the audition notes, like that can also like be like, oh, I don't want to do that because I don't fit that by the description. So
yeah, I think that one's a tricky one, just because nowadays that's where you got to be content with you, because that's where people get it twisted, where you'll go to an audition and you think that you weren't good enough because you keep not looking, but you don't know what they're looking for until you see the product of what it is. And sometimes it'd be like, I could have done that because y'all have this black girl with curly hair, that her natural hair is curly, but I could wear a wig that looks exactly like that, Mm-hmm. But I think that when it comes to like the ethnicity thing and descriptions, those are as a client of an agency, your agent does give you a description. If it says usher, I'm not going to go to an usher audition wearing like leotard tights or like, even when it comes to streetwear, I'm gonna wear something sexy. I'm not gonna wear like something that I would wear that if I'm auditioning for the baby, So
right.
You just gotta, your lane of who you auditioning for, and sometimes it does say it say African American 5'5" to 5'7". It will be specific, and then that's where you determine if it's for you or not. And also the artist, like if it's an audition for Justin Bieber and my agent still sent it to me, and I mean, granted, like I know I'm never going to get an audition for Justin Bieber because it's short. I'm 5'7" and a half. Technically on my resume I say 5'8", but I'm too tall for that. Yeah, sometimes the description is it gets very intriguing. Like as far as I want African American girls 5'7" or 5'8",
Mm-hmm.
mixed and ambiguous. Like, it'll give you those details sometimes, and then sometimes it says that there is no demographic that they're looking for. They're looking for female dancers ages 20 to 34. You know, and you dictate from that information.
So, how many times do you take class a week when like perfecting your craft?
Well, I can say that like over the last like 2 years, I haven't really taken class. I've probably taken class maybe like once or twice a month, for the simple fact that once I started booking in 2014, like I was in class like maybe 3-4 times a week when I first moved out here for like the first 2 years. And then in 2014, when I really started booking stuff, it came a thing of like I was booked on one job after the next. So my rehearsals was class. But then for me, at one point, it became a fear thing where it was like, okay, I'm beasting it, because rehearsal and class is two different things. Mm-hmm. When you in a job, it's more comfortable, and you know, like, I mean, you still got to hustle in them 8 hours and rehearsals and stuff for your spot. But at the end of the day, it's not an audition. It's not, nowadays class is like an audition because everybody want to be on tape at the end.
Right.
And all of that. So, like, at one point, it was a thing of like, oh my God, I ain't been in class so long, I'm scared to go. So, like, the times where I would plan to go, I wouldn't go because I would be like, dang, I ain't been in class in so long. And, you know, it's like all of these frustrations. Somebody new coming to LA all the time. So then you start just being in your head.
Right. So, and I can say that performance anxiety is real, which is why I haven't hit the stage in years. And it's because I fell off taking classes. And because, especially here in Philly, it's such a cutthroat like type of situation, and I put this expectation on myself because I was a former Grace member and like I haven't danced in a while. I'm afraid that label is carrying me. So they're like, look at her, she fell off. Like, what is she doing? So I'm like,
right, exactly.
I'm gonna teach. I'm gonna give my gift back through teaching, and that's all I'm gonna be able to do at this time. So yeah, it's real, and it gets real, and especially when you're out there in the competitive world of LA. Like you said, fresh faces coming in all the time.
And then it's that thing of anxiety, not necessarily with class, but with auditions. When you have an audition that it's $80 to $100 girls in here, and you're only taking 2. So now I'm in my head like, oh, this veteran is in here, and this veteran and that little beast that they love on Instagram is all in here. So I start, and that's where you gotta start tapping into that tunnel vision. And immediately when you start second guessing, switch that off. Yep. And be like, what's for me ain't gonna skip me. I'm in here, tunnel vision. Just go for it. And what's for you, if it's meant for you to be here, you will be here. Because it's happened before where I got cut from a job, and then cut from an audition, and then later on got an email saying you're booked on the job, and I'm like, wait, you said I'm booked on the job? How? I got cut from the job, but then they also it's God, and they watched the tapes.
So what audition was like one of the best auditions you could ever think of? Like, your top 3. What was like one of your top 3 auditions?
I would say my very first audition with no, not my first audition. My first audition, my first book job with Fatima Robinson. So
I love her.
Well, my whole resume essentially is Fatima Robinson. Essentially. I had been to like 3 auditions for Fatima, and like she's a very like stickler. Like, everybody want to audition for her because she doesn't have open auditions. It's only invite only auditions, private auditions, and the only kind that she really does is with people she knows. Like, she'll reach out to the agency because she's with Block as well. She'll hire other people from other agencies, but as far as like when it's in home, she'll hit the agent and she'll say, send me a list of the, people that fit whatever description this job is looking for. And then when she sends them, she basically picks the people she knows to come to the audition. Okay. So when at a regular audition, an open call audition, that's 100 to 150 girls. Hers is only 30. So that already used to be like, it used to be anxiety because it's like, oh my God, it's Fatima, oh my God, it's Fatima. But then it'd be a little at ease because it's not so crowded. So the first 2 auditions I went to for her, I got cut right away. So I was always like, dang, I ain't gonna never be able to get a job. Mind you, she was already my friend. She was already working with Fatima. And then one of the jobs that we went to together, I didn't get, but she did. So I was like, I ain't never gonna work with Fatima, yada, yada. Because Fatima's a quick one too. Like, you'll audition, you'll hear that night, the job is starting the next day. or your audition, you'll hear that night and the job will start like 3 days later. But as far as like the audition process, the audition is less than an hour, and it's right to the point what she want. And then even if it's like they only taking 4 people, but it's 10 people left, those 10 people will know by the end of the night who's booked and who's not. And then from there, and that's why I say that one, because I felt like that was one that I felt really confident about. And then I think from feeling really confident about it, it showed, and I got my opportunity to work with Fatima. And from that time, like, and that's why I owe so much homage to her, because she's one of the people, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have done a lot of these jobs that I've done.
Right. That's love. Like I said, I love Fatima. I've been a fan of hers since Aaliyah. And I remember in high school, because I went to girls' high, and there were also like these little performances they would do, and I was always choreographing for it. They was like, "Little Fatima, come on, do this stuff." So like, I love me some Fatima. She's amazing. She's amazing. So behind the scenes, is there a lot of mingling like with the artists or with the actors or actresses, or is it just like you here to do a job and have a good night?
It depends on the person. It literally depends on the person. Like, Blackish and stuff is very family, it's very cool. Like how they are on the show, like, you know, Tracy Ellis Ross, everybody's so sweet. Everybody's like, it's literally like, it's cool. Like, I mean, obviously, yeah, dancers stay with the dancers. You're not like, oh, let me go back to your trailer and none of that. But like, when we on set and we film it together, like if there's conversation being had, like Pharrell, same thing. He'll come in and he'll say hi to each and every person. Beyonce, it shows through everything that she does. That ain't no fake. When they show processes with Beyonce's work, it really is. She's in every single rehearsal for her own 8 hours, not in our rehearsal. She could be in another room the whole time, and then come into our rehearsal for 2 hours, go back to her own room, come back to ours for 2 hours, and rehearsing with us. Like, it's like every single time. Like, I rehearsed with Beyonce for 6 weeks, and she was in every single rehearsal. It's just like certain people definitely are more personable and like will have a conversation and laugh with you. And then some people are just like strictly like, hey y'all, do my job, or we out.
So I can say that at least some of the performances I've seen you in, my favorite one was Euphoria, because like artistically that was like amazing. What's your favorite? What was your favorite performance you've done?
Well, I mean, not to sound cliche, Beyonce was, because that's I mean, and that's still somebody. Beyonce and Rihanna are two people that Rihanna is somebody that I'm like, I don't know if she ever coming back with music, but I want to dance with Rihanna. And then Beyonce is just like, I want to work with her again.
Okay.
And like on a longer job or whatever, or just the opportunity. But I'm blessed that if that was it, I'm super blessed, because that being the job that it was just like, if you're gonna have a one-off. And I also did the video with her. Then I did another project, but the project didn't come out, so I don't know what's happening with that, you know. So I'm gonna leave that where it's at.
But you got your check. My money.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't want to get in trouble. But yeah, I did do something recently, but it didn't.
Okay.
So, but I would say besides Beyonce, I would say probably Euphoria was a goodie too. But I think that to be honest, maybe like Blackish and Grownish, because
okay.
Like I want to transition into acting, and then just like being on the lot all the time, like the Warner Brothers lot. I'm like, yo, this is the life I want to live. Let alone like everybody on the sets be so cool. Yeah. And I think that I just get excited because it's like TV wise. Like, I mean, yeah, like the award shows and stuff is TV, but it's like when you filming those TV shows like Euphoria and all of those, it's like you're on set with them as if you're shooting the show versus the award shows. You have your tech rehearsal like the day before the show, and then you have the dress rehearsal before the award show. But once you do your performance is done. Like this is like 8 hours, and sometimes they quick too. It don't even be an 8 hour day, but this be just like whatever the actors is doing. You're dancing and everything, and they're acting, but it's the same thing. Like, okay, and scene, action, cut, you know. And that's what it is like for music videos and stuff like that too. But I think that just because I'm excited to transition and I want to do acting, I just feel like I get really excited when I'm in those arenas.
Have you ever come across anything that's just too raunchy? You're like, no, I cannot do this at all because of my personal image and my personal morals. Has anything ever come across you that way?
I have not been on a job like that yet.
Okay.
I've been on a job that is like, you know, like it might be like uncomfortable for me per se. Like if, say for instance, I'm having a bloated week and they want you in booty shorts and a bra. I'm like, wait, now I'm fucked. So,
right?
But,
no, you're good.
But
You're
like,
good.
as far as oh, nudity or like, oh, I want you to be doing this and doing that raunchy. Nah, I haven't been on none of those type of jobs.
Would you ever do one that's like, okay, we need you to be topless?
A movie, an acting job, yes.
Okay.
A dance job, no.
Got you. So we're not doing the BET late nights. Got you.
No, we're not doing Lil Breezy's music videos. No.
So thank you guys for tuning in again to another episode of Conversations with Jules. If you have not subscribed, now is the time. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. You know where it is. It's right below. Make sure you comment, like, and more importantly, share. Today, I sat down with Brittanie, aka B Alex. If you want to follow her on Instagram, again, she's the dopest dancer I know. Follow her, get up into what she's doing. She's amazing. Get into those stories. She's been with everybody from A to Z. Get into it. But thank you so much, Brittanie.
Thank you for having me.
You have anything else you want to say to the people?
I just want to say, everyone, continue to stay safe, continue to stay faithful. Go after whatever it is in life you want. Don't let anybody tell you how to live your dreams. Go after it. Be you and be confident. All love.
Yay. Thank you, guys.